Now for a word from our sponsor, Paper Cut Games. This week's game, Camel Up. Camel Up is 2014's Game of the Year, and it's a really interesting spin on how racing games work. So, in this game, and I have a picture of the game board here. In this game, there's going to be camels racing. So you have all these little camels racing, and each turn, there's a couple cool things about this game. First is that when it's your turn, you get to shake this kind of pyramid thing full of dice, and you turn it upside down, and one of the dice comes out. So it's kind of a cool way to roll dice, and whatever dice comes out, the color tells which camel is going to move. So in this case, yellow would move 2 spaces. So it's kind of an interesting way that the camels move about. Secondly, you're not really controlling one camel. Everyone can move any camel depending on what color comes out, but it's more about betting on the camel. So it's kind of an interesting way to win. Each turn you'll have a number of actions you can do, and you can actually bet on a white camel or a yellow camel or a blue camel. And you want to bet on which one you think is going to win. You can even bet on which one you think is going to lose. And there's a number of ways you can bet, even during the race, who's in the lead, who's in last. And so it's kind of a cool way to be involved during the entire race of these camels. And lastly, it's called Camel Up because if there's one camel on a space and another camel lands on their space, they actually stack up. And so it's kind of funny to see the camels stack on top of each other. And now if yellow moves, yellow actually carries the other ones with it. And blue can always jump off, and then yellow could get on top of blue, and it's kind of funny to see them kind of catapult each other forward and backwards. And there's a number of things you can do during the game to kind of influence how these camels race. But at the end, when one wins, everyone counts up how much money they've earned throughout the game, and you have final bets and final gambling prizes. So it's kind of a fun way to see a racing game taken a different way. So that's Camel Up. Definitely check it out. I'm Mr. Bixby, and I approve this message.